Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today I want to talk about the Houston Rockets signing Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I think the Rockets made a great move today, trading for Kevin Durant, getting that number one scoring option, and adding a 43% three-point shooter. But to me, I don't think this three-point shooting for the Rockets is where you want it to be at. You replace your 40% three-point shooter, Dillon Brooks, with a better 40% three-point shooter who's a better scoring option than Kevin Durant. But let's not act like Jalen Green didn't do a good job three-point shooting for the Rockets last year most of the time. So, you're losing two guys who were very good for the Rockets knocking down threes last year. I think the Rockets have got better with their three-point shooting and 100% with their scoring by adding in Kevin Durant, but I don't think their three-point shooting is as good as it needs to be if you want to win a championship. And I think there's another guy that you could add in this offseason. There are many guys. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is one guy I'm going to be talking about right now, but I think this is one of many names that you could add in to try to add in another player to improve the three-point shooting. There are going to be guys that would love to come to play with the Rockets, to play with Kevin Durant, be coached by Ime Udoka, play with a young squad like this team is. I think having internal guys getting better from three next season would help the Rockets' three-point shooting be better. Like if Amen Thompson, Alperen Şengün, Tari Eason, and Jabari's three-point shooting got better, that'd be great. And let's just say Reed Shepard plays more next year, and he shoots well from three. That makes this team better. But I think there's one more addition this team should be looking for at the three-point shooting level. And also, I think the only really bad part of this trade for the Rockets is trading for Kevin Durant. There's not many bad things, but it's the fact that you're losing the heart and soul of Dillon Brooks defensively. He was one of the heart and souls of this Rockets defense, and the Rockets are going to miss that. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is a great defensive player, and he can come in and help this Rockets team defensively and help them get better. I know they're already a great defensive team, even minusing Dillon Brooks from the equation, but I think Nickeil Alexander-Walker helps the Rockets of that hurt from losing Dillon Brooks in the Kevin Durant trade, losing him defensively. But then you also add in the fact of him being a good three-point shooter. 38% from three this year on 4.5 attempts per game, 39% last year on 4.1 attempts per game, averaged almost 10 points per game this season. In the playoffs was fantastic for the Timberwolves. From three in the playoffs, he shot 35% on 4 attempts. But I think if you look at you minus the conference finals, those numbers were a lot higher in the first two rounds with how well he shot the ball in the first two series against the Lakers and the Warriors. He averaged 8 points per game in the playoffs. So he's someone I think that could come in and, maybe at times be a shooting guard for the Rockets, potentially be a shooting guard for the Rockets off the bench or starting potentially. He can do both for this Rockets team if they need it. It seems like maybe Amen Thompson and Fred VanVleet are going to be the two guards, but the Rockets could use another shooting guard after losing two today and adding a small forward, power forward. So I think there are many reasons why you look to add in Alexander Walker, more three-point shooting, to bring in a shooting guard after losing two today, and better defense, and try to add in more defense after losing Dillon Brooks, who was one of the best defenders for this Rockets team last year that made them such a good defensive team. So I'd love to see this signing for the Rockets. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.